8:15 a.m. and it's August 27th, 2025. Good old number 27, which typically indicates and dictates trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah. Well, at one point this morning, I was awakened to the sounds of sirens. Yeah, trouble. And I guess it was approximately 7 a.m. An emergency alert came through my phone this morning. Now, it's one thing to have an Amber Alert come through. It's another thing to have severe weather alert come through. But when did they start with alerts over vehicular collisions? I'm not sure if that's the case right now or not, but apparently there was an accident on the highway right near my location to where the highway is literally shut right down this morning. What a way to start the trouble for this day, huh? So let's go ahead and see a little bit more trouble. In the guise of this greater light, we're only to get like up to 72 degrees today, Fahrenheit. Yeah, I can see the lump there at the 11 o'clock position. Of course, we are blurred out. There we go. A little bit better. And now, of course, I could have gotten up and around that much earlier this morning and walked on over to the location of the field and gotten a good sunrise showing whatever. But I decided, you know what, we did pretty good. Wow, we got cat fights kicking off in the woods. Wow, see, trouble, I'm telling you. Anyways, so I brought out a pair of my polarized sunglasses, and these are the ones that pulled out that much more yesterday. And so we'll go ahead and let's, can we, there we go. See if we can get some of these lens flares, because we are using, convex, concave, whatever lens, and so that can influence other things quite significantly. Okay, there we go. Now okay. Yeah. Almost appeared as though, there we go. We get, yeah, looks like we got 3 objects there, right? Huh. I know it's not very good, but... So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about space for a moment. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and dim this down and give this lens... Oh, yeah. How's that? Talk about pulling some objects out now, huh? Wow. Looky there. Looky there. That's with the lighting dimmed and through the polarized lenses. Or lens. Wow. Try to get this lens blur. Oh. Okay, yeah. See, from there to that. Interesting, huh? looks like we're kind of blurred out. It looks like we got, what, these two combining all of a sudden? What in the world? Okay, well, we got some colorations, rainbow colorations kicking off there. Interesting. Huh. Anyways, so have you heard the latest through Elon Musk? And of course, they had that, well, so-called successful rocket launch and re-entry, but of course everything kind of blew up once it hit the ocean. But what did Elon Musk say? Have you seen that interview? Yep, this is trial and error basically, and I'm just paraphrasing, but trial and error for what? For the eventual colonization of Mars, to where he wants to take millions of people to Mars. I brought this up before as far as the so-called rapture and a mass exodus from this planet. And that is exactly what he is preparing for. Okay? You have to think in terms of science and technology when it comes down to prophecy. Especially if you believe that we are in those so-called end times, which is just the end of yet another age. It's all about connecting those dots, right? And, you know, that's basically what I'm trying to, okay, so maybe that, okay, so the red one, yeah, that's a lens flare. All right, we got that covered now. But still, we have this other object that is there, without a doubt. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just leave off with that, I think. I think this is good enough. Fun experimentation, that's all, you know. Not out really to prove this, that, or the other thing. I'm just out here having some fun, right? But now, for some reason that red one just is not showing up. Interesting. I can't get it to come back now. Huh. Wow, alright. Interesting. Yes? I cannot get the red one to show back up now. Alright, well. Give me your thoughts over this, would you? I'd appreciate it. On that note, let's go ahead and look at this, because now we have activity that's kicking off. Can we see it? Yeah, we can see that, no problem. And I got a feeling that we might be seeing that much more of this as we continue with this day. Hey, not a bad start, right? A day of trouble. But anyways, you know, how's that saying go? Starlight, star bright, first star that I've seen in my life. Okay. And that's something else that I should have done is, okay, through the lens here, let's see if we can, okay, and, well, we'll dim it down, looking at it like this, and what I did not do is zoom in while going through the lens here. And then we'll go ahead and attempt some focusing, drop this down. And there we go, there's that red one again. Huh. And I can't get it to move. Moving the lenses around, there it goes. Okay, so yeah. So this is that's a weird lens flare, I imagine. Okay, the red one. But still, we have this bluish green object that is very stationary and has been showing up right along. Alright, I think this is good enough. 11 minutes, going on 12 minutes long for a start. We can go with that, and we shall do so. I'll go ahead and get this uploaded as soon as I possibly can, and we'll continue on from there. And thank you for those that have tuned in to the last couple of videos. I highly appreciate it. I appreciate the views, and I appreciate the comments, of course. There, I can actually see it from this distance, and with the lighting dimmed. Yes, I am fixated on this thing. But anyways, I am done feeding the cats. I've already taken care of them. Did not have any pancakes for the squirrels nor birds, but well, I guess they can hang tough without, right? And yeah, it's cold enough out here to where I can see my breath. But yeah, this ball of light is very warm while standing out here. I mean, I'm wearing a blue t-shirt, a light blue, and it is warming up. My shirt is literally warming up, but I am seeing my breath out here. Okay, I guess enough rambling. We've seen what we've come out here to see, and I will attempt to show that much more of whatever should happen to show up. Until that point in time to where we can meet once again, have a great one and take care.